coalition of businesses, environmental, and civic groups working to protect the health of our Indian River Lagoon. I just want to read their mission statement really quick. The Rivers Coalition does represent over 300,000 of us Floridians, okay? Their mission statement is to fight for a safe, healthy, and ecologically balanced St. Lucie Estuary and Indian River Lagoon, natural resources that are vital to the economy and quality of life here in Martin County and on the Treasure Coast. They were founded in 1998. And how could you not hear me? I feel like I'm yelling. All right, and so I'm going to turn it over to someone that we all need to applaud very loudly for. He's been awesome in the fight, Leon Abood.
Thank you. That's a very, very nice introduction. Thank you very much, everyone. On behalf of the Rivers Coalition, joining me on stage is the president of the Rivers Coalition Defense Fund. These are the guys that are getting the money. This is Charles Grandin. These guys sue people. On behalf of the Rivers Coalition, I want to thank everyone. I particularly want to thank Ron Hart, Allison, and Megan, and everybody at Terra Firmata for sponsoring this event for the river and for the Rivers Coalition. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I want to recognize my friend Bud Jordan, who's in the audience here. Folks, the Rivers Coalition was formed in 1998 under circumstances with the river very, very similar to these, except it was worse back then, if you can imagine. There were fish lesions. It really hurt our economy, so we started the coalition in 1998. We had 11 members. We've grown the organization to over 60 members, representing over 300,000 individuals. And I just want to let you know that this latest bout of discharges is going to be the catalyst for us to accomplish something that's very, very meaningful for the long term. I have never seen the community more united. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a crisis to unite people. Well, Martin County, the Treasure Coast, we are united. What I just want to explain to, and by the way, all funds raised that is being donated to the Rivers Coalition Defense Fund is going to be used for a future legal action to expedite this process, just so that you know I've been asked where the money is going. This is Lake Okeechobee, everybody. We live right here. When it rains in Orlando, the water flows down into Lake Okeechobee. Where it used to go is it used to flow from Lake Okeechobee into the Everglades. What is stopping the water from flowing from Lake Okeechobee into the Everglades is this area right here. This is called the Everglades Agricultural Area. This is where Big Sugar resides. Big Sugar is the plug from the south of Lake Okeechobee that's stopping the water from moving south. It's very important that we all have the consistent message. And the message is the water has to go south. Where does the water have to go? South. Where does the water have to go? South. Where does the water have to go? South. Excellent. Now, there is a plan that was developed by the Army Corps of Engineers in 1998 called Plan 6. Plan 6 was a very, very well thought out engineering plan to move the water south from Lake Okeechobee, filter it, and move it into the Everglades. The message that we want to make sure that we all deliver is consistent, and that's Plan 6 is the only fix. Say it with me. Plan 6 is the only fix. The only fix. And we've got some politicians on our side. We've got Congressman Murphy, who has been excellent. He's an advocate for us. Congressman Murphy is the only one that hasn't taken money from Big Sugar. So when you're talking to your politicians, when you're talking to other members of the community, what you've got to understand is we have to have a consistent message. The consistent message is we've got to move water south. And Mark Perry, director of the Florida Oceanographic Society, is going to be here later. He's going to explain this to you in more detail. Here is where we are. This is the Everglades agricultural area. This is what's left of the Everglades, unfortunately. We have to buy, and oh, by the way, there is an existing option in place right now for the state of Florida to buy some U.S. sugar land right here. It's important that the message that we deliver is that we want the state of Florida to exercise the existing option to purchase the U.S. sugar land and to move the water from Lake Okeechobee through the Everglades agricultural area into the Everglades. Don't let anybody kid you or anybody let you think that there is anything other than this project that is going to help us in the long term. That's the only project that's going to enable us to move enough water from Lake Okeechobee and not have it dump on our precious St. Lucie River and Indian River Lagoon. Folks, I want to speak to you from my heart. I don't have anything planned. I've been a resident in Martin County since 1984. Some of my most fondest memories of living here all that time has been on the water, on the St. Lucie River. Some of my most fondest memories of living here for the last 30 years have been on the St. Lucie River. The St. Lucie River is our lifeblood of our economy. It's the lifeblood of our community. It is our soul. And our challenge is going to be when they stop discharging, which they will, and the river cleans up, which it will, that we have to stay focused on the only thing that is going to help us in the long run, and that is Plan 6 is the only fix. I want to bring up Ron Hart here. I'd like you all to give Ron a round of applause.
Hey, listen up here. Plan 6 is the only fix. All right? Can you say it again?
Plan 6 is the only fix.
One more time.
Plan 6 is the only fix.
Right on. You guys are doing good.
He's shy in front of a microphone, can't you tell? Hey, listen, thank you all very much. Oh, and I want to recognize Marty Baum, our Indian River Keeper. Marty, come on up. Marty is on the water every day.
Hell yeah, he is.
Except last week.
Except last week.
Yeah, dengue fever put a little pause in my being on the river. Listen, you've heard it all. Plan 6 is the only fix. All of these band-aids that these politicians are putting on our problems right now are because of you. Because we managed to come out here with 8,000 people in 2 weeks and really scare the pants off of them. Don't think for a minute that any of these senators would have ever shown up here trying to help solve our problems had not the people got involved. And the big challenge, just like Leon just said, remember Hurricane Isaac? We had these things going on. We had, 3 billion gallons worth of water coming out every day. And as soon as the discharges stopped, the water got blue. Even though everything underneath the top was dead, the citizens kind of backed off and they lost interest. We can't let that happen. We have more than a year to the only redress that we have, and that is called the ballot box. We need to wholesale remove these elected officials that have not fulfilled their oath of office and protected and represented us. They get to Tallahassee, they get to Washington, and they support and pay these corporate polluters to do this to us. Then they protect them in court with our own system, legal system, and then they make us pay for the cleanup. So we're getting a triple whammy by people that we are putting into office and are supposed to be able to trust. Please do not lose focus. All of these wonderful little fixes, and they're going to send the water here, and they're going to do... Plan 6, do not lose our focus. It must go south. Nothing else is going to solve our problems here. Now, we have other ones. We have storm treatment areas in our own watershed that need to be fixed. They need to be funded, refunded. They've already been engineered and permitted, but they were taken off the plate. So we need these things restored, but don't lose focus. In a year from November, we have the opportunity to force the change that we need. Up to now, they have never been held accountable by the people. And you, by being out here by the thousands, are holding them accountable. And that's our ticket. Thank you.
Hey, give yourselves a round of applause for the support. Thank you very much, everybody. Plan 6 is the only fix. 6 is the only fix. Plan 6, the only fix.
Plan 6, the only fix.
And we have petitions for